both teams. The Parnells have 1 win, the McBrides have a win, the Tones and Pearses have 0 points. As I said earlier, John Quinn has been caught by a train, and I think another train, so he'll be here in about 5 minutes. But the game here is about to be thrown in. It's the senior game, Tones versus the Pearses, on a beautiful summer's evening here in Chicago. The Tones need a win. They lost their first game. The Pearses need a win. They lost their first game. So this should be a very exciting engagement as we're waiting for the referee. The lineups is Paddy Dignan from Offaly in goal. Colin Murphy, number 2. 3 is Tony Connerton. 4 is, I've been attacked by Sakid. Ronan Boyle, number 4. 5 is Sean Gavin. 6 Ronan Offord. 7 Rory Tobin. 8, 9 Declan Kelly. Owen Cleary, number 10. Jay Crispin, 11. Keane McKeown, 12. 13 Michael Burns. The Pearses team is Jack McQuillan in goals. Johnny McCarthy, number 2. Number 3 is Conor Dorn. Number 4 is Dennis O'Loughlin. 5 is Eamon Wallace. 6 is Brian Murphy. 7 is Cahill somebody, and Sean Hanlon is number 8. DJ Fallon is number 9. Jack Savage, 10. 11 is Oren Toll. 12 is Kieran Fawley, and 13 is Conor O'Reilly of Leitrim. The ball is about to be thrown in. Martin Delaney is the ref, the man in the middle of the field. Colin Egan is one side as the linesman. There seems to be some sort of a problem because they're still waiting for the referee to throw the ball in. I have our timekeeper Aaron here, and Mary's doing a fine job as usual. Colin Egan is out there dancing on the side of the sideline. Bad year for Galway, bad year for Tipperary in the hurling. Taylor is like James when she's out there, she's very loud, but anyway, that's okay. We have Killian here. Killian, want to say hello? Killian Craven is here. Come here. He pushes the mic away. That's the ball is being thrown in. It goes into the corner back. The Tones come back out with the ball. Orford passes the ball. Dropped by Sean Gavin, but gets it back again. Orford kicks it out to the left-hand side of the field, out to the Roman goalkeeper himself. He's come soloing down the field from Offaly, played football for Offaly for many years. Back into the corner, in towards the number 12. The number 12 is... The ball is kicked straight over the bar by Paddy Dignan, the great goalkeeper from Offaly. Not a bad old golfer as well, actually. Keane McKeown made the pass into him there. Kick out by the Pearses goalkeeper. He kicks it out, kicks it long, kicks it out towards Orford, goes up, misses the ball. Pearses having to kick it into the corner. In towards the corner forward. The corner forward. Number 12, Kieran Fawley kicks it. Johnny, hand you over, the train has passed, so here comes Quinn. Thank you.
You're doing a mighty job, Nicky. Tones and Parnell, sorry folks, I'm late. Family out from Ireland, on the beer all day. What do you think, Nicky?
Well, the last time I stayed here about 3 hours you're on the high stool, so
Here, sit down there.
you're like the high king.
Get
You
a high
seem to
stool
be-
for yourself.
I'd say you've a rash from the high stool. You were
I'd
sitting
say,
there
yeah, I have a
so
nappy
much
rash.
all week.
I have a
Hey,
nappy
hold on.
rash.
Here, Gilly.
So,
Daddy was useless today.
Tones are a point up here, and Pierce is on the attack. We only have one senior game today, which is,
Lucky that we have.
thank God.
If you thought we were bad last week, wait till you're here today.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal altogether.
Beautiful kick there, right. Put it right into the goalkeeper
And
again, Donegan.
Donegan.
comes out.
The roving goalkeeper from Offaly, Paddy Dunnigan. It was a nice hand pass. He was playing golf with you during the week, Nicky.
Well, I couldn't hit the cows after the shovel, but he's probably the best handicapped golfer at 18 I've ever seen.
I'd say
Driving the
so.
ball 300 yards with a 3-1.
Nicky, there's a first cousin of yours here beside me on the window. It's one of them cicadas. He looks just like you.
He's like you, Quinn. There's no bite out of him.
That ball was caught there by Keane McEwen. John, here we go, the Rossies again. Keane McEwen, actually, there was a threat of him having appendicitis, but I think it was
That was
unfounded.
definitely, as Trump said, that was fake news.
That was fake news from John Conroy. And Keane McEwen, no mistake from 40 yards out, straight over the bar.
He should bring him back for the Cavan game next Sunday. Would he be eligible to play?
Well, he'd be eligible all right, and I'd say we could do with him. Another 10 or 12 like him. The old Rossies. You know what? I don't hope for any bad things from Roscommon, but you know what? Maybe it might do them the world of good if they were beat next week and come back and reset for next year, because they're just poor at the moment.
That was a great score there,
Micheál Burns, the Kerry man.
Another man I played golf with during the week.
Yeah. You said he hit the Jesus out of it.
Oh, absolutely. No, short game wasn't great for him, but the rest of it was good. Another sandbagger, as they say in the golf term.
Yeah. Micheál Burns, of course, of Kerry fame, All-Ireland winner.
2022.
22 was right.
His sister played with the Bridges out here a few years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Performed last night.
Wow. Great crowd here, Nicky, again today. Actually, it bodes well for the rest of the summer. Big crowds
Absolutely.
here.
It's a beautiful summer's evening here
Beautiful day.
in Gaelic Park. And
I'm
again, a shout out to Mary. What a fine job she's doing.
Absolutely. Mary Redmond is back in the...
Party, you're looking for a cameraman or a woman, camera
Yeah.
person, there. She's the
Look
woman
no
for you.
further.
She'll be down in Battle Screen down in Derry for a league game. Perfect.
Absolutely. It's going to be a free in there.
I have to give one shout out there to the sister I was talking to earlier. They were coming on live at 4, but I didn't realise Quinn
Quinn was in a
was
swamp.
AWOL.
Quinn was in a swamp. Just got a text message actually off Annie, turn up Nicky's mic. If you're listening, Annie, Mary wants to know how to turn up the mic.
I think she turned it down by intentionally.
Yeah, I think that was done remotely. Yeah, to try and shut you up. Anyway, on we go here, and out here in Oak Forest and Gaelic Park in Chicago. Another, as Nicky said, a beautiful day for football.
Must be a long way from Mount Greenwood. It took you 2 hours to find it, but that's okay.
You can blame TJ, our chauffeur. A big shout out to TJ and Sinead Chambers actually today. They brought the whole Quinn family out. My brother was 60 the other day and we had a big old night for him. And the big old bollocks was out today, and the Chambers brought us out and had pizza for the kids and whatever. So we had a fun day, and TJ, against his will, was detailed to bring us out here to Gaelic Park. So I was chauffeured out here. I was like Trump. I was brought in a Chevy Suburban right to the front
going to jail
gate.
like Trump.
Yeah. Anyway, here comes the Tones. And on the attack, Declan Kelly. Kelly inside to McKeown, but it's broke up. And the Pierces come away with the ball. And it's Dennis O'Callaghan. And out this side of the field now is Sean Hannafin. Hannafin now taking on Orford, Ronan Orford, the San Fran man. Have to give a big shout out to Mossy, his dad. I'm sure watching in from San Francisco and his
What
mom.
about the mother who you insulted last year?
Oh, no, I couldn't insult them. They are great people. But it's kicked right into the hands of the man from Offaly, Dunnigan. And he clears it out the field now. And the Tones through Keane McKeown go on the attack in towards the danger man, Micheál Burns. Burns, challenged while he was going for the ball there.
That
And
could
it's
be a
going to be
black
a
card.
free.
Is there a black card in Chicago?
There is a black card, but I don't think Martin is going to brandish that one right now. It's just going to be a free, I'd say. And Micheál Burns, the man from Killarney, is going to take it himself. Right footed, no mistake, straight over the bar. Lovely score there by the Tones. They turned defence into attack really quickly there. And Dunnigan found Keane McKeown out in the middle of the field, and he made the rapid pass into Micheál Burns, and they turned it into a score. But the Pierces have it.
Very important game here for the both teams.
Huh?
A very important game for both teams.
Yeah, the Tones will be very anxious to win today. Both teams will be anxious to win because they lost their two opening games. It's a bandage here to the Pierces, and nonetheless it's kicked in and kicked over the bar there by I think Orden Toll. And
I see the family arriving into the stands there, young Quinn.
Yeah, here comes the family now.
But the old 60-year-old brother there, he's looking good after a week long of.
He's finding it tough to climb the steps, but anyway, it's no wonder
that's his beautiful bride. That she's probably 20 years younger than him, is she?
At least, I'd say. We'll have to get him in at half time, Nicky, to say a few
I'm
words.
silenced here for some reason. Is that good? Aaron is our soundkeeper and timekeeper, so fine job there by Aaron. Johnny Craven
and his lovely son Killian.
Fine performance today, Johnny. Even your son was proud.
We'll try and get Killian to say a couple of words at half time, but here comes the Tones once again. And it's Sean Craven into Keane McKeown. McKeown can't keep it in play, and it's gone out wide.
This must be a miracle, a medical miracle that we were told by the management of the Tones on Thursday that he had an appendix to be 3 to 4 weeks. Maybe he just was constipated. What do you think?
I think that they had Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, look after him.
You had a bit of that there during the week. Whatever you had, he must have given you.
I had a wee bit of the old constipation, is right. But I just went up to Lanigan's and I listened to Nicky for about 10 minutes, and that was it.
And 2 or 3 pints of Guinness, and you were flying.
I was flying. I was like the cicadas.
And a donut.
Pierce is on the attack. And that one is like Sean South from Gary Owen. Dunnigan is under it. And Dunnigan comes out with the ball, challenged, and it's going to be a free out.
I think we'll see Dunnigan back in the Offaly goals
there's
next year.
There's
a bit of a schmozzle over there.
As the Australians say, a bit of a dust up there. I think Colm O'Reilly was involved there, the Leitrim man. But the referee is gone in and says free out. So Dunnigan takes it too quickly for the referees, like, and there's a man down injured inside in the small square, but he's up again. So it's going to be a free out to the Tones, who lead this game by 4 points to 2. About 12 or 14 minutes gone in this first half. I won't say a must-win game, but it's a game that both sides will definitely want to win, because otherwise it puts them under severe pressure.
Costing a fortune.
Later on in the Sean Gavin now on the attack for the Tones. He gives it off inside there to Keane McKeown. McKeown with the with the short haircut. Oh, just juggles it. Will he get it? Two Pierce's men around him, and the Pierce's defence. Johnny McCarthy comes out with it, and they managed to clear it back as far as the goalkeeper, Jack McCaughan. And it's going to be a free in for overcarrying, I think. He penalised him there. Or was it a double hop? Free in. Free in anyways to the Tones. And this is the easiest of opportunities, Nicky, to make it 5
Even
points.
you back in your day, with the had you a right or a left foot?
I was
Had you any feet at all?
I was ambidextrous.
Well, I'd say you would have scored this one.
I could kick right or left. As my old mate Mick Conlon used to say, if you hadn't your hooves cleared, you'd kick this one over. No bother.
No bother for a one-time All-Ireland winner. Fair play to him there, young Burns.
So then 5 points to 2 to the Tones as ball is kicked out there, and the Tones pick it up again. Over there on the far side. Oh, referee gives a free against the Tones there for, I don't know, was it over? It wasn't over carrying. I'm not sure what the free was for there. But anyways, it's a turnover here. And the Tones, Colin Murphy comes forward to Owen Cleary. Cleary now in the clear, left-footed.
That's an excellent score by the one-time Clare Starlet.
Yeah.
And his uncle here is here today in fine form, and his brother played fullback for Clare today. Commiserations on Clare. But you can only beat Limerick once, so hopefully in the All-Ireland final
they might get their revenge.
Exactly.
Yeah. Great Munster final today, Nicky. What did you think of it?
It was very good. I think Clare didn't play to their to the level that they can play. But then
in the back of the net. Great goal there for the Pierces. Cathal O'Biogley, the Kerry man, right into the back of the net.
You can never count out the Pierces.
You can never count out the Pierces, right.
Now they're after they're 1 point down now.
6 points to 2 down, and all of a sudden there's only 1 point game. It's 1-2 to 6 points. But anyway, going back to the Munster final, Nicky, today. Great occasion, great atmosphere, and a really great game in fairness.
I've been at too many Munster finals back in the day, and the atmosphere in fairness is unbelievable. But I don't think Clare played to what they're capable of, but then that Limerick team was a machine, so it's very hard to beat them.
Tough to beat them is right. Here comes the Tones. Ronan Boyle gives it in towards McKeown, then the Wild man. Micheál Burdens from Killarney, back to McKeown. McKeown with that right foot. Beautiful. Straight over the bar.
I didn't think anyone had a foot in Roscommon. That was a great score.
Yeah, you'd swear I coached him myself. Straight over the bar from McKeown. Beautiful score. Quick kick out from the Pierces. It goes to Dennis O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan now gives it across towards Johnny McCarthy. McCarthy now number 2 for the Pierces, who are down by 2 points, 7 points to 1-2. Right down along the far sideline there to Owen Toll. Toll now gives it inside. Well blocked down though. Great defending there by the Tones. And it's Colin Murphy. Gives it to Jake Rispin. Rispin now wearing number 11 back to the roving goalkeeper. Dunnigan gives it out. Goes long, and it's broken down by the Pierces there under pressure. And over there on the sideline, and Pierce's man is actually, it's going to be a free against the Pierces because touched the ball on the ground, and the Tones come on the attack again. Micheál Burdens gets away from 1-2 challengers, breaks 2 tackles, and eventually is fouled by the number 9 there, DJ Foley. DJ Falvey, I think his name is. Sorry, Falvey. And it's going to be a free into the Tones. Micheál Burdens is a danger man, Nicky.
He is, in fairness, man from Killarney. I was asking him during the week, did you know Mark Conahan, the Kerry man that was out here for years? I think this man could put a bigger stamp in this town than the Kerry man ever did.
I'd say so.
It was a great score.
No doubt about it. And the Kerry man left a fair stamp in this town.
But not on the field of play. It was more like,
No.
like what you're at today yourself.
Yeah,
A high stool.
yeah, the high
Till he
stool.
fell off it.
High stool stamp. Oh, the Lord save us. Oh, great catch there in the middle of the field. But the Tones managed to break it away. And Sean Hannafin. Oh, bit of
another smuggle.
rugby tackle there.
Oh,
And Ronan Boyle there for the Tones. I think got a bit ahead of himself, and the referee is he's taking matters into his own hands there.
Martin Delaney, a Laois man, played
Yeah,
football for Laois.
I seen Martin Delaney last week. I never seen a referee do it before. He shoved a fella out of the way, pushed him out of the way, gave him the old whoosh.
Well, that would be a Laois thing, but can we talk bad about referees?
Oh no.
We're censored, right?
Yeah, it's nice day today, Nicky. It's nice. We have to be nice. As James Rabbit from Offaly says, nice.
Biffo, a big intelligent fella from Offaly.
Ronan Boyle's name goes into the book, and the Pierces resume play, and it's Brian Murphy. Back it goes again to Hannafin. Sean Hannafin, fine footballer this lad. Gives it outside to Cathal O'Biogley. O'Biogley, the goal scorer. That's a good challenge inside by Ronan Boyle. And it's going to be a line ball, I believe.
Does O'Biogley have a brother playing for Kerry?
He does.
That's the same family.
Yeah, I believe so. Brian O'Biogley, I think is his name.
When it comes to the old Gaelic there, I can't get my tongue around
I
it.
know, I'll have to get Kevin Murphy to translate. Or Joe Walsh. One of the two. I introduced Joe Walsh and Kevin Murphy there a couple of weeks ago in Lanigan's pub, and the two of them started talking Gaelic. I couldn't believe it. Incredible. Ball is turned over there, and the Pierces come away with it, and they're on the attack now with Jack Savage. Savage now gets onto his left foot, gives it outside to Hannafin. Hannafin, nice little dummy, gives it back again to Savage. Savage on the left, across the face of the goal, and it's gone out to the right, and it's gone wide.
wide now, and in that position he should be.
That was not the shot to go for in that position. He probably
1
had
point
better
into the
options.
Tones leading. And a beautiful summer's day here.
Tones are
When you're
leading.
going to start sweating surely shortly, because
Yeah. I'm
this
sweating
heat,
all my
it's
life.
like being in a we're like we're in the Shawshank. We're in the sweat box here.
Yeah. Yeah. All we're waiting for is your man to tell us when the executioner arrives. Out it comes Orford.
We're institutionalized there.
Orford gets it. Gives it off. And the Tones build from defence under a bit of pressure here. Sean Gavin gives it off to Jake Rispin. Rispin, like a hare.
Like a hare, the man with the big heart.
Up the field. He comes Rory Tobin. Tobin now gives it back to Rispin. Rispin back again to Owen Cleary. Cleary now running hard onto that left foot. And a beautiful kick from Cleary, the Clare man, straight over the bar.
The Garda Síochána.
The Garda Síochána.
Absolute legend.
I wouldn't mind seeing him out here, but I certainly don't want to see him in the middle of the road at home.
Well, if you'd seen him on the way out here, you wouldn't be here.
Great. Great block down there by the Tones again. Declan Kelly. Kelly inside to Burns. Burns across. McKeown, the Roscommon man. Oh, it's blocked.
Blocked again.
Out and wide of the goal.
No,
it's going to be a 45.
45, yeah.
Golden opportunity, Nicky, and I'm
Absolutely.
sure you're going to glory in the fact that the Roscommon man missed an
actually,
open goal after 15 minutes and 47 seconds of this wonderful game.
He's a good fella, so I can't knock him. So he's slimmed down since the last time.
I'd say Dunnigan is like myself. He has lost about 30 stone.
If he lost 30 stone, he'd be disappeared. You lost 30 stone, you'd be still fairly
Yeah,
nice.
today is a nice day.
I bought you a beer earlier,
Today
so
is a
sit
nice
there
day,
and be
Nicky.
chilled.
I don't believe it. You bought me a beer. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody that's listening at home,
Spills it out.
oh, it's open already. Jesus Christ.
The bartender opened it for
The
me.
bartender opened it. I was
I
about to
thought
give
you
you the
were
old
here.
kish. But anyways, in the ball goes, and the Pierces managed to clear it, one-fisted, and it's Eamon Wallace out there on the far side of the field, gives it into Conor Dorn. Conor Dorn down the far side of the field.
The mullet.
The mullet, Dennis O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan across the field to a centre half back. Sean Hannafin is there. Hannafin gives it off to O'Bugly. Bugly now straight through the middle of this Tones defence. It opened like the Red Sea. Gives it off. Oh, it's a beautiful finish. Orton Toll, the number 11, from back to front, Nicky. That was rapid fire stuff.
That number 7 is a fine, bugler, fine footballer. Carried the ball out there. And great left-footed kick there to finish. It's hard enough now to beat Donegan in the goals, in fairness, when he's in there.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a great finish there. 2 goals and 2 points to the Pierces, 8 points, 9 points to the Tones. The Tones are a point up. But conceding goals is a concern, I'd say, Nicky, at this stage.
Absolutely. You can't be conceding goals this early, especially 2 in about... Where's our timekeeper? How many minutes is...
Our timekeeper is impeccable, like myself. It's 17 minutes and 49 seconds. 18 minutes gone in this first half.
It feels about an hour, but anyway, we're in beautiful sunshine.
The cicadas are singing behind us here.
It's like Hyde Park and a Conant with the cicadas, the noise of the cicadas in the background.
A chorus of cicadas behind us as the Pierces come on the attack again.
I told you what cicadas were last week.
Foul there on Killian Falvey, the number 12 for the Pierces, and it's going to be a free in about 40 yards out.
Like last week, the Pierces seem to have a way of just hanging into the game, even though they don't always win them. But they're hanging around there. The 2 goals kept them. The Tones have played the better football, but it just seems to...
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Pierces have that ability to just hang around. They mightn't be playing the greatest of football, but they hang in there. They're tough.
They're probably saying they're rope it open, but that was a bad kick. That should have been a score.
Oh, that...
out for a 45.
Umpire says, yeah, it's going to be a 45 as Jack Savage's kick got tipped, and it's out for a 45.
Mary, how was your time in Killarney? A good time? You deserved it for all your hard work here in Chicago, in fairness.
Absolutely. A big shout out to the Bridgets and John Bridges, and welcome back to Mary Redmond. She's back from her trip to Ireland with the Bridgets Club, who had a wonderful tournament back there in the Spa 7-a-side ladies tournament, as that ball has gone in and gone out to the right and wide. Mary, it was a fun time.
You couldn't have a better time. Yeah, it was a great setup. Like Spa GA did a great job organising the whole thing, and music was great. The town is great. Like, we can't wait to go back again. We're actually already registered to go back. So.
That's nice. Well, they're in Rovers, in fairness. They played as well, and they did pretty good too. So I have to give a shout out to them.
Congrats to both teams that went out, Erin Rovers and St. Bridget's, and well done to both. And as Mary said, we're already planning our trip back to Killarney next year for the 7-a-side, so it promises to be a fun time, great time, as the Pierces get the ball around the middle of the field. O'Bugly once again gives it inside, and it's Johnny McCarthy, finds himself up in the attack, gives it back to Sean Hannafin and Brian Murphy gives it off there to Hannafin once again, to O'Bugly. O'Bugly now switches the point of the attack over the far side of the field. Terry McEldowney is calling me here. I can't answer him.
You looked as if it was a girlfriend, but you were sad again.
Two chances of that. 2 chances of that happening as the Pierces come on the attack. Left-footed kick, but it's gone out to the left and it's gone wide.
I know one of the chances, which is none. What's the second one?
Yeah, well, I always call Nicky a cock blocker, and he's making
now we've been knocked off Facebook for a week.
Making his name come through. Yeah, I'd say the day that I go up the aisle with a woman, Nicky will probably...
you will go up the aisle now, Quinn.
Probably go into the river.
Or you're in a coffin. That's the only way that you'll ever, or maybe a best man or a groomsman or something.
Yeah, it's lovely to have a good friend like Nicky, isn't it?
No problem, Quinn. I have your back.
Yeah, I got your back. You're like Duggan, you have my back.
Yeah, all right, kid.
Yeah. Oh, look at Dunnigan. Dunnigan is
off
out here.
on the run again. Donegan is on the
45
run.
yards out.
Chizzy is really slimmed down. Is that Donegan at all?
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, Dunnigan looks like myself. He's like a skeleton.
He looks like the total opposite
McKeown
to you.
won't get that one though. It's gone in over his head. But he's making a burst for it. Chizzy will get to it, unbelievably. Beats Conor Dordan and Eamon Wallace for the ball, and it's going to be a free out to the Pearses actually.
Pierce are beginning to turn the screw a little bit.
They're beginning to get on top, all right. Yeah, they are. After the Tones period of dominance for the last 15 minutes or so. But the Pearses have crucially got 2 invaluable goals, and they come on the attack again with Jack Savage. Savage now gives it inside
Savage game.
to O'Bugly. And Colin Riley gives it back outside to Killian Falvey. Falvey, though, that's a poor kick.
That's a terrible kick by Falvey.
Poor kick.
They had a few bad wides as well, actually.
They have surely. That was a poor wide there by Conor Falvey, or Killian Falvey.
The Tones need to move up the tempo a little bit.
Yeah, they just went a bit flat the last few minutes and allowed the Pearses back into it. So they certainly need to win their kick-outs anyway, that's for sure. So kick-out is taken, and it goes all the way over to Tony Callahan. Callahan now for the Tones. He gives it back to Orford. Orford now goes long backwards though to Paddy Dunnigan, the man
like
from
Jack
Offaly.
Charlton football, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Back to the goalkeeper.
Here comes Sean Gavin. Sean Gavin, the evergreen Gavin up to Rispin. The 2 North American players combining. Back it goes to Cleary, to Burdens. Burdens from Kerry. Takes on Conor Dorn. Gets the better of him. Gives it inside to Declan Kelly. Kelly.
Oh, McKeown
back
is here.
again to McKeown. And McKeown this time. Oh.
Here we go. No, McKeown, in fairness, is a fine footballer, but that's kind of a Roscommon thing. You kick a ball about 2 foot, 3 foot wide.
Oh, Lord save us. Dear what's talking.
I couldn't kick it out of the way.
Yeah. I seen better legs hanging out of a 3.
Oh, no, that's not very nice.
Tones break it up
No
again.
bandage.
The Tones break it up again. Sean Gavin all the way over there to Dunnigan. Dunnigan looks up, sees his midfielder, Declan Kelly. Free. Declan full of running, gives it to Sean Gavin. Sean miscontrolled it though, and Johnny McCarthy picks it up. And the Pearses come on the attack. O'Bugly out the far side, gets the return pass, looks up, gives a nice pop pass into Colin Riley. Riley, the man from Leitrim, right-footed, high, but the breeze has got this one and it's gone away out to the right and wide. I think so. You wouldn't be singing Lovely Leitrim after that one anyway, that's for sure.
There's an old grey-haired guy playing in the last game. I think he's standing here beside Johnny Craven. And Johnny, come in here.
Oh yeah, Johnny
come
Craven,
in here
yeah.
to the booth for a minute.
Johnny, come over here. Your first game of the season, how did it go?
Very good. It lasted about 30 minutes, but now I think the legs are done over here.
Well, you blasted 2 balls over the bar. Was a fine performance in the first. What did you score in the first half?
2 penalties.
Did you pull your hamster?
I did. My hamster's gone.
As Liam O'Brien said, his hamster is gone again.
Yeah, poor old Johnny Craven. If your dad is listening in, don't worry, your son is fine. His hamster was just pulled. Here comes Owen Cleary. Cleary from Clare at pace. Straight in, straight over the bar. Simple as that, no messing.
A lot of experience in this Tones team. I mean, Cleary has played inter-county football for probably the last 10 years. I think played under 21 hurling, but he liked the larger ball. His brother, smaller ball, but that's a...
Yeah, he's like his
wife.
wife.
A lot of experience. No.
He's like his wife. He liked the larger ball. That's an awful statement. I have to apologise. This is supposed to be a nice day. No, but Owen Cleary's a fine footballer, no question about it. Very experienced. And as you said, rightly so, Nicky, a lot of experience in that Tones team. Micheál Burns, Kerry man on the Kerry panel the last 10, 12 years. Cian McKeown on the Roscommon panel for the last 7 or 8 years. So they've got plenty of old heads.
Well, 2 of them might have plenty of medals, and then one fella wouldn't have a lot. Maybe a Connacht title.
Oh, be Jesus.
Does he have a Connacht title?
He does. Sure does. under the Mayo men. Kevin McStay won a Connacht title with Mayo. Or with Roscommon, I'm
Well,
sorry.
he'll be back. He's only 23, 24. He'll be back next year. You badly need him.
Ball almost turned over there in the middle of the field, and referee says a free down to the Tones, much to the dismay of the Pierce's boys. But here comes the Tones through Keane McEwen, the man from Boyle, onto the man from Clare. Here comes Cleary
That's
from
our
Clare.
lad. He's on the solo run.
I have to give a big shout out to Joni Mack and Dermot from Clare, Tom Mack's sister and brother-in-law, and they're all looking in tonight, watching. And a big hello to you all from Clare as the man from Clare just puts it into the goalkeeper's
No,
arms.
that was young Burns there from Kerry.
It was young Burns, I'm
Disgusting.
sorry.
It was like the golf the other day with he made a pitch shot a few times and it was a bit short. Well, that was a bit short right
was
into
a
the
wee bit
goalkeeper.
short as
Right into the
Jumbo,
goalkeeper's hand.
as Jumbo would say in the Burton, it's a Hin's kick, unfortunately, into the goalkeeper's arms. And we reached the halfway point in this second round game in the round robin here in the Chicago Championship. The Tones lead the Pierces by 10 points to 2 goals and 2. That's 10 points to 8 points in case you're not able to add up.
I was trying to add it up there, but I ran out of fingers.
I know. I should have
didn't-
brought
I
the
didn't,
abacus.
I didn't use the thumbs. So
I should have brought the abacus for you, Nicky, but I forgot it today. But
all right,
entertaining game of football. And
very open game. The Pierces don't. The Tones were a lot of the game seemed to be the better team, but the Pierces just are hanging in there, and then they took over for a while. But the Tones seem to be back into it again. The Tones need to be careful here because these Pierces from the north side, a very popular team here in Chicago. But the Tones need to be careful. They are tough to beat.
So at half time, folks, then it's 10 points to the Tones and the Pierces 2 goals and 2 points, 8 points to 10. So we're going to take a short commercial
we'll
break.
talk a bit of shite for a second.
Well,
How was your week, John?
my week was great, Nicky. I have family in town, actually. I was going to wait until later on to mention it, but anyway.
You mentioned it when you came in here, by the way.
I did. That's the reason I was late. But anyway, the family is here and they're all around me, and I'm delighted to have them. Pat, my brother is 60 years of age this weekend, actually tomorrow by date. But we had
another session tomorrow.
another session tomorrow. But we had a great party on Friday night, and thanks to you, and thanks to Tom O'Donnell, and thanks to
Tom O'Donnell was in Ireland. What are you banging him for?
Tom supplied the premises. But
you're right now.
it was a great night, and thanks to you and thanks to everybody involved, and it was fun time.
Absolutely.
So a shout out to me mum as well, as you would have said, the legend Rita Quinn. She's 93. I know she's probably listening in. So hello to Rita.
Well, I guarantee you she'd walk up them steps better than me and you did today.
Oh, you better believe it. Yeah,
she
we're
told
like.
me the other day that we were like, you hate one another. You're like two rogues, the two of you.
That's right.
You're always arguing. You're like two rogues.
That's right. 100%.
What a legend she is in terms.
Yeah, we roll like cat and dog, but we're as thick as thieves behind it.
Once you don't roll on top of me, then we're all good.
I see you're beautiful. I was going to say fiance, Nicky. She should be your fiance.
She's my partner.
Your partner, Laurie Olivio. She's outside here. She's the most beautiful thing in the world. I called her a goddess earlier on, and I think I'm underestimating her. She is the most patient woman God ever made in his life.
Well, I'm not a doctor. I have no patience, so that's
My Jesus. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be dependent on your patients, I'll tell you, because your waiting room would be empty all the time.
And then there's a fine blonde there, or fine brunette there with fancy glasses. I think Jackie Craven there would say hello to her.
Another looker. Yeah.
And then what about your niece there, Emma? And
Emma, yeah.
It's the first time this week that the boyfriend hasn't been hanging off her shoulder, so I don't know where he's gone. Oh, there he is over there watching us. That's okay. I have to give a shout out to them. And Luke as well, actually. In his Roscommon jersey.
Yeah.
There was people coming up asking where that jersey come. What jersey is that?
I had a man in Birdies.
He was signing autographs.
I had a man in Birdies actually come over to Luke and say, "Oh, hard luck today." And Luke was saying we weren't playing. He said, "No, Clare got beat." I said, "No, this is a Roscommon jersey, not a Clare jersey."
You said you were in birdies. That's the only birdie you got all week, I'd say, was it?
Very good, Nicky. I'll give you that one. Classic, classic. The cock blocker has spoke
Shut
again.
up. You can't be using that word on social media.
Oh my God. Anyway, we're going to take a break for a couple of minutes, folks, and we'll
Back
be back
to the
for
bar
the second
stool.
half until we get some drinks into us here, and we'll make up some more lies for you for the second half. I'll talk to you soon. So we're back here, folks, in Gaelic Park here in Chicago for the second half of this championship game, round robin series between the Pierces from the north side against the Tones from the south side. The Tones, North American champions 2023, with their title on the line. Thank you so much, honey. Thanks to Taylor Craven. She's in here. That's the best sound you ever heard, folks. That's Mary opening her little can of Bud Light or Miller Light. And thanks to Guinness once again for their continued sponsorship of these games here in Gaelic Park in Chicago as the game gets underway. And it's O'Bugly back as far as the Pierces get on the attack. Eamon Wallace. Wallace gives it in long towards Colm Riley, but it's taken instead inside there by Jack Savage, and Savage, his kick goes out to the right and it's gone wide. The first wide of the second half of the Pierces. So yeah, shout out to Mary here beside me. Thanks so much again. And Airdon, our beautiful timekeeper and scorekeeper and general supporter, and she does all the stats and she does everything. So fair play to Airdon and Mary and Annie and all the people behind the scenes here in Chicago that makes this broadcast possible as the Tones come on the attack. But it's broken up inside by Conor Dornan. Conor Dornan out as and looks as if his hamstring might have gone there. Oh Jesus. Conor Dornan has gone down injured, unfortunately, as Orden Toll gets it outside to Cathal O'Bugly. O'Bugly tackled as he was kicking the ball, but referee waves play on in towards Hannafin. Sean Hannafin, the midfielder, in the corner forward position, gives it outside to the Leitrim man, Colm O'Reilly. O'Reilly, this near sideline, but he's eventually outnumbered and pushed out over the line, and it's a line ball to the Tones. And the referee is going to halt play here as Conor Dornan is on the broad of his back around the 45.
Gwen, can I interrupt there for a second? There's some very good looking girl over there in the stands was asking for you, and she seemed to be smiling. Judith or Judas? I thought she was Judas that betrayed Christ, but I don't think it was her, him. But she's sitting over there beside your brother.
I know exactly who she is. Judith Scott. All the way from Tult, Castlereagh, County Roscommon.
Well, she's the daughter of the owner.
She's the daughter of Michael Scott.
I spent one day there in Ireland semi-final a few years ago.
And they told me they never want to see you again in their lives.
That's exactly what I'm sure they did tell me.
No, that's a lie. They'll be delighted to see you again. Yeah, Judith is out for the summer, and she's a daughter of Michael Scott. Scott's Bar out there in on the main road between Tulsk and Balnagar, back home in Tulsk. So hopefully the Scots are listening, and Judith is here safe and sound, enjoying the games here in Gaelic Park in Chicago on this beautiful summer's evening as the Tones go into the attack once again. And it's Declan Kelly. Kelly now, the far side of the field, right-footed. And that's in a beautiful kick, Nicky, and it's straight over the bar.
Great score there by Declan, American born, and a fine talent he is. In fairness, he has two brothers as well. That's pretty good. They're going to. You're all going to Ireland in a few weeks' time, right?
Yeah, that junior championship is going ahead in July, and we're very, very proud here in North America to be sending a North American team back to Ireland to participate in the junior championship. And it's going to be history, but here comes the Pierces.
Oh, great save by Donegan.
Great save by Donegan. The roving goalkeeper Airdon has cordoned there, Nicky.
Lucky he was in where he should be, so fair play to him.
Jesus, for once he was in the goal, not up at the 45.
I'd love to put a clock on him. I'd say he does more mileage than any player on the field.
Oh, he has more mileage than your care or my care or
well,
Ben put together.
He hasn't done 182,000 miles today, so
yeah.
There's no rust on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicky bought a car there. Nicky bought a car there a couple of weeks ago. I went down and looked at him. He says, I want to buy a Cadillac. And I says, well, I says, if you go down into a certain neighbourhood, I says, you'll probably arrive back walking because they'll steal it on you. But anyway.
Then my girlfriend gave me a copper bracelets, so to really get me going good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I said that if you go down there again, I said you'll come back with walking and no arms. Because
Well,
they'll
they're
take
not
the arms off you.
I don't think they take them arms now.
With a bit of copper. Anyway, the Pierces resume play with a lovely chip kick there from Jack Savage straight over the bar and a nice score. And it's back again to a 2-point game, 2-3 to 11 points. Big shout out to man that's after texting me there. He's in the Celtic Crossing, I believe. Philip Coffey, Nicky. You know Philip.
I never met Philip actually. I've heard about him, but I've
Oh,
never.
great character. Philip, one of the all-time greats downtown, and one of the great characters. And big shout out to Philip and all the people down there in the Celtic Crossing. So I think we also got a message there from Ulton Herney, the ex-Tones man
It's
from
not,
last year.
It's not a big thing to be a Roscommon legend. It's not a lot. You don't have to do a lot to be a Roscommon legend, but he sure is one.
Oh, that's a
Joint captain of the Tones last year, but his beautiful future wife's birthday is today. Kately. I pronounced that right.
Kaylee,
Kaylee,
you wolf.
I'd also like to shout out to Harney's mother and father. They're probably listening in, and to O'Neill's Bar in Athlone. Great old drinking spot. We'll be hopefully there in August and meet for a drink. Roscommon will be out of the championship and I'll be on holiday, so we'll have a few beers.
Oh my God!
Congratulations again on your engagement. Quinn is going home for the wedding. He wants to be the.
I'm going to be the best man.
No, the fella that's above on the stage talking shite. That'll be you.
Ulton, I'm going to be best man for your wedding. That's it. Simple as that. Don't even bother asking anybody else. I'll organise the bachelor party, the whole shebang.
Ulton reckoned he wasn't getting married before July because they might be in the All-Ireland final. So.
And by Jesus
You
Christ
didn't
Almighty.
want it to clash.
And by Jesus, if there was anyone that could wish Roscommon not in an All-Ireland, it would be Nicky Glynn anyways, you fucker.
Eamon Harney there if you're listening. Great to talk to you and your beautiful wife.
And Junior McManus, another great Tonesman, ex-Tonesman. I seen him in Athlone. I couldn't get to talk to him, but Junior came out here years ago also and played very successfully for the Tones, so shout out to Junior. As the Pierces come on the attack once again, ball is played out the far side to Killian Falvey. Falvey now gives it back towards Savage. Savage now with the orange boots. Oh, Sean South from Gary Owen.
As they say with the White Sox, that's a can of
And
corn.
that's gathered easily there by Rory Tobin for the Tones. Tobin gives it off to Rispin. Rispin.
Had Rispin step ladder the way he got that there.
I know, yeah. And here comes the danger man, Burdens. This fella has afterburners on him like the F-15. Here comes Cleary from Clare. Cleary now in the clear.
Oh,
in the back of the net from the Tones and Burdens in the back of the net. Nicky the Wick watch.
He's like a hare at the Killarney Greyhound Stadium, the way he ran there with that ball.
That
great finish, great pass by Conor Cleary. By Owen Cleary. Sorry.
As the day goes, it say that's rapido.
Player.
That was rapid transfer from defence to attack by the Tones. Just shows them how lethal they are. And beautiful finish there to the back of the net by Micheál Burns, the carryman. But here comes the Pierces once again, Eamon Wallace. Wallace now on his outside is Orden Toll. Toll inside, but it's cut out there again by Rory Tobin for the Tones. And all of a sudden there's a huge acre of ground in front of Owen Cleary. Cleary, the danger man from Clare. Cleary now gets it. He's striding clear of all players. No one coming close to him. Gives it off to number 14, Patrick Clancy. And Clancy makes no mistake and straight over the bar. Beautiful score again by the Tones.
We might have another ginger magician in town, number 14 there. Clancy, that was a great score. Great
Sure.
work there by Conor Cleary again.
Sure was. Great.
As his uncle Murty said, that's our lad.
That's our lad is right. But great things come in ginger boxes. And Clancy is one of them yokes. No doubt about it.
You was seeing it in a movie or something, did you?
Oh my God, that's an awful mistake there by Colm Riley. He mishandles it and the Tones defence
Here comes the little
sweeps
fella
up.
again.
Here comes Rispin. Rispin now to
Must
Burdens.
be on speed, that man.
Burdens outside of the right foot. Gives it to Clancy. Clancy with the red-haired mullet.
The mullet.
Here he comes. Back again to Rispin. Rispin. Back to Burdens. Burdens. The man from Killarney and Cunday Kiri. Over the far side to Tobin.
Dr. Crokes.
Dr. Crokes' man is right. Tobin over the far side of the field. To Orford. Orford now. The San Fran man gives it off there. And there's a foul on Owen Cleary. Actually, I think Martin says that Owen fouled the ball, unbelievably so. And it's a free down to the Pierces. And the Pierces get on with it. Extra rapid. Here they come. Johnny McCarthy out this side of the field. But he's going to leave it. And the Pierces now with the substitute, number 18, Kieran O'Mahony. O'Mahony back as far as Savage. Savage now gives it in long. Route 1. And it's caught inside, but it's dropped. And the Tones defence gets it. Colin Murphy. Murphy now
Murphy did a fine
comes
job
out with
there
it. Done well
overturning
there.
that ball.
Really well. And he's fouled. And that's a great bit of defending, Nicky, by the cornerback.
Where is that Murphy from?
What are you looking at me for?
Fine footballer. That was a great turnover.
That was
And the
a-
man
that was a
about
great- that was a
foot
great-
taller than him.
That was a great fetch. Wonderful.
Here
bit
he
of
comes again. The
defending.
Roman.
Here comes Dunnigan with the licence to roam. He's like 007.
A shout
And-
out to his uncles who are here today. Well, Gabe I don't think is here, but to his other uncle up the north side, a good shout out to them.
Yeah.
To his family back in Ireland.
Paddy is down in a heap.
Oh, Paddy, get up. I need you golfing in the morning. Get up.
Mihal Burdens has gone in there, calming the situation down. Another man that was golfing with you yesterday or the day before, Nicky.
Last Monday morning, Friday morning, up fresh and early at 7 o'clock. Oh, she didn't show again, Quinn.
While
Surely Jake is not trying to lift him up, is he?
while they were playing golf, how were you doing?
I was hacking.
Oh, I thought you were playing with yourself. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A lot of sexual innuendo here at the moment, so as Quinn looks in the window.
Nicky only plays golf on courses with a lot of threes, and he goes in under them. But anyways, on we go. Ronan Orford over the far side of the field. The man from San Fran, son of Mossy, one of the greatest characters of all time. I said if I ever get married, I want to be married in San Francisco. The only place that I hear that you can get a reception in a strip club.
Yeah, well, that strip will be well closed by the time. The strippers will be pretty old by the time you get married, anyway.
They'll have grey
It'll be
whiskers.
an old folks' home at that stage.
They'll have grey whiskers. We'll have to bust them out of the old folks' home. But anyway, here we go. The Pierces on the attack. Savage, this side of the field, faced up by Clancy. Savage now crosses the 45. Looks around, looks for support, gets it from O'Bugly. O'Bugly, right-footed, high, in, and it's to the left and wide.
I thought that was over the bar, but anyway, that's me.
Colin Egan down there in front
the
of us.
fittest linesman we ever seen.
He's up and down that sideline like a
Star of
greyhound.
hurling.
12 minutes and 52 seconds gone in this second half, and the Tones lead it by 16 points to 9.
Colin Egan played in All-Ireland minor final 1987. I was there the same day as we won in All-Ireland in hurling, which not too many will win. Back to the game and John Quinn. I just had to give him to wake him up there. He's, good. He's back. He's back.
A bit of a nudge. So, Nicky, a disappointing year for Galway hurlers so far. What do you think? Is it going to be a way back for Henry Shefflin, or is it going to be pastures new?
Well, as I say, dear Henry, I don't know. It was a bad letdown by Dublin. Actually, shout out there to Noel Larkin if he's listening. Sorry about what happened yesterday with Dublin, but I know you're not listening anyway. That's beside the point. But bad letdown. Dublin didn't show up yesterday, but I think Galway wouldn't have beaten them either. So
Yeah, Kilkenny were certainly up for that game
Flying
yesterday.
Midgets at it again.
Rispin is away again. Rispin to Clancy. Clancy across into.
And here he comes again.
Here
the
comes
Roman,
Dunnigan.
a sweeper keeper.
Lovely pass in towards Rispin, and it's cut out.
That was a great run
Cut
there
out
by
there
Jake.
by
He
Jack
came all the
McCown.
way from the half-back line into the
Yeah.
forward.
In fairness to the Tones, they're full of running. Great bit of defending there. Almost stole the ball, but the Pierces retrieve it in the middle of the field, and O'Bugly comes away with it, beats his counterpart and county man Micheál Burns, and here comes Dennis O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan now turns inside, gives it off there to Savage. Savage tries to get it to Sean Hannafin, and the referee says there was a hand in there and a foul, and it's going to be a free into the Pearses.
Quinn, get out the calculator. 113 to 2-8.
113 to 2-3. You want
What
to
is
get
it?
your eyes checked. 2 goals and 3 points, which is 9 points. It's 10 points now. 2 goals and 4.
I'm as blind as the bat.
2-4 to 113. So it's 16 points to 10. 6 points the lead for the Tones.
Taylor is back there in the background. She's dreaming about something. It's probably James, but anyway, I don't know.
Taylor Craven. A big shout out to Taylor and her beautiful parents, Kevin and Jamie.
I seen her mother Jamie going up in a convertible there, a convertible Jeep there today.
Yeah, and
I've one fan club here. He's gone again. Killian is gone. He's coming shouting my name. Hold on.
so big shout out to the Cravens. Great family of people, great Irish family. And thanks to all the people that showed up for the old brothers' 60th on Friday night in Portacullins and in Lanigan's. And
Oh my God Almighty.
oh my God Almighty is right. But we had a fun time. We had a great time, and I think we added about 3 years to my brother's life in one night. Anyway,
Say
here
we
comes the
took 3
Tones
years
again.
off his
Here
life.
comes Burns. Here comes Burns now, cutting in along the end line. Dodges 2 men, and it goes, it's just intercepted there by the number 24, Declan Monaghan, for the Pearses, but the Tones win it back. Burns is out there on the far side, gets a hoof to it, gets it back to the Tony Callahan. Callahan now gives it across this side of the field to Sean Gavin. And the Tones build again. Clancy back again. It goes to Rispin. Rispin now in the middle of the field gives a nice pop pass over there to Tony Callahan again. Callahan has played well to Micheál Burns. Burns, the All-Ireland winner from Killarney. The Dr. Crooks man to Orford from San Francisco. From Killarney to San Francisco. You'd never hear the banging of it. Here comes
Definitely
Dunnigan.
wouldn't walk. Here comes Dunnigan again.
Dunnigan now up this side of the field. Oh, Jesus. He
I've never
loses
heard of a
out.
goalkeeper overturned, but that has happened, and here he's chasing after him.
Orden Toll overturns Dunnigan.
Go back, Dunnigan, run!
There's no goalkeeper. Ball
Well,
is sent
maybe
in
the linesman
long
or the
in towards the Leitrim man, Colm O'Reilly, but it's gone out to the left and it's gone wide. That was a chance, Nicky.
It was. I think Dunnigan thought that the umpire maybe was a Tones man. He might stand in there if the ball dropped into the square.
I think so, yeah. I think so. Shout out to Steve Fahey as well. He's just after texting me. Fair play to Steve. He tunes in with the family every Sunday. So shout out to Steve and Katrina and all the family back there.
We're like Glen Road, tune into us every Sunday evening in Ireland. Huh?
Yeah, we're like Dinny and
I
Miley.
don't know, are you Miley or are you Denny?
Oh my God. Dunnigan with the kick out. He goes shortish over the far side of the field. And it's Rory Tobin. Gets the ball back and gives it off there. Eventually over this side of the field to Colin Murphy. Murphy now puts the head down and
There's
goes
speed
past
there by Murphy.
Johnny McCarthy. Here goes Murphy. Straight for goal, head down, gives it to Clancy. Clancy right-footed.
The
straight
Ginger
in.
Magician, he might be the, as I said earlier, the new Ginger. That was
He
a great
could be.
score.
He could be the jack in the box. There's no doubt about it. Clancy has done little wrong since he's come on. Quick
They're
kick out
going
with
up
the
middle
Pearses.
there with the Tones. A lot of speed in this Tones team. In
A lot of
fairness.
speed. Yeah, they turn defence into attack. Rapido. The Pearses come on the attack. They need scores and they need them fast. 17 points to 10. 7 points the difference. Jack Savage on the right. But this one is drifting out right and it's gone wide.
I was going to say that the Pierce are like a bad rash. You can't get rid of them, but they're kind of, they need a goal here. As Michael O'Hara said one time, they need a goal.
And they need it fast. 7 points.
Our timekeeper, she's not up to her standards today, actually.
No, she's right
19
here.
minutes and 10 seconds and 38, whatever.
Milliseconds gone.
Milliseconds, yeah. that's the same as to take yourself, Quinn. But anyway, I'd say it should be milliseconds.
To be over in 10 milliseconds. 1, 2, buckle your shoe. Rispin with the ball on this side of the field.
1, 2, pay the bill.
And it's absolutely no one marking Sean Gavin. Gavin gives it off there to Owen Cleary. Cleary onto the left foot. Lovely little chip kick, and the umpire says yes, straight over the bar. Beautiful score from Owen Cleary from Clare.
Another. I think of the Clare revival this year. They lost a lot of players under when Collins was over them, and they seem to got a lot of young players in. They did very well in the championship.
They done really well, and I have to say, a big shout out to the Clare management over the last number of years. They have done an awful lot of great work with underage in Clare, and Josie Mack and Dermot, I know that they're big. That's a great score from the Pearses. Colin Riley, I think, just put it straight in and over the bar. But big shout out to Josie and to Dermot back there. Dermot has been instrumental with Kilmurray Ibricken, and he's also been involved in the underage with Clare, and it's fellas like him, and Johnny and Josie as well.
I think Tom Mack is also there's two nephews of Tom Mack's playing, but I think we need to do a DNA test because, in fairness, like
yeah, you can't see the similarities. But anyways,
the Almerites say one time, I don't think they're no relation.
But
don't mind them, Tom.
It's a great shout, a great credit to Dermot and the likes of Josie as well, that brings these players along underage and gets them prepared and gets them coached. And as you rightly said, Clare is under a revival at the moment, and they're playing great football. And it's a pity to see their hurlers just getting beat today in the Munster final, but it was a fantastic occasion, a great game of hurling, and congratulations to both teams as the Tones come on the attack again with Micheál Burns. Burns on the right foot, kicks it in and kicks it over the bar. A beautiful score from the Killarney man.
He's like good wine, in fairness. He's shown his class today. The Killarney man, in fairness.
No question about it. TJ Chambers is here beside me, Nicky, and fair play to TJ and Sinead. They chauffeured us out tonight.
There's two types of cicadas out here. There's TJ Chambers and then there's the crowd in the background.
Yeah, we're going to get TJ in at full time to give us an analysis of the game. I know he's big into the Gaelic games here. He loves it. TJ always tells a great story about Quinn.
There's something happening over here, Quinn. We're missing the play to play.
Whenever you want the bear cleared, get Quinn to sing a song. Oh my God, Quinn will start singing one of those depressing songs from Ireland about the famine or something.
Give everybody a napkin.
So a big shout out to TJ and Sinead. I know Geraldine, if you're listening back home in Ballyhonus, and Maureen and Jerry, a big shout out to all the Godfreys back there in Ballyhonus. Great people, wonderful family. And Geraldine, I'll call you soon, I swear.
Whoa, here we go. He's tried everyone else in Chicago, now he's back hitting on you, Geraldine.
Micheál Burns. Oh, he went for goal! In the back of the net. Micheál Burns, the cute Kerry man. He's seen
cute Kerry Hood.
He's seen a gap and he went for it, and it's in the back of the net, and it's 2-16 to 2-5. 9 points the difference, Nicky, and surely there can be no way back.
Yes.
23 and a half minutes gone in this second half.
Very impressive second half performance by the Tones.
Very impressive. Well, John Conroy said to me the other night, he said, we have to win on Sunday, Quinn. We have to win.
Is that the propaganda guy for the Tones?
And that's the propaganda
the
guy.
fake news guy.
That's the Donald Trump of the Tones.
If John Conroy told me he was a liar, I wouldn't believe him.
Here comes the Pearses though once again, and it's Orden Toll over there on the far side. And he's taken down, and it's a free in. Free into the Pearses. 9 points the deficit. But they need goals, Nicky.
This would be like the miracle of Medina if they come back on this one. But they don't go away. Like you can't. 90 minutes again, Aaron. She's gone missing again. I think she might get the papers.
24 and a half minutes gone.
I think Erin, I don't know what she's wearing a heavy hoodie here on a beautiful summer's day. I don't know. As Liam O'Brien said, the puppies must be hid away today.
Oh Lord, save us. In it goes.
Lawsuit.
In it goes and over the Bears back to
Back
11
to the game.
11-point game. Yeah, Donegan goes short to O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan now, nice and calm across his full back line. Gives it off there to Colin Murphy. Murphy out this side to Sean Gavin. Gavin back to Donegan. Donegan now, left-footed, right-footed. Over again to Callaghan. Callaghan now gives it off to Sean Gavin. Gavin back to the goalie again, the roving goalkeeper from Offaly. Oh, nice piece of skill there from Sean Gavin. Swept the ball along to Jake Rispin. Sorry, I'm suffering from a bit of wind here.
And I'm suffering because I'm standing beside you.
And out it goes to Orford. Orford to Clancy. Clancy now turns the red bomber. Clancy gives it inside to McEwen. Left-footed. Or Owen Cleary, sorry. Owen Cleary on the left. A beautiful
It's a
score.
golden left foot. A golden
Beautiful
left foot.
score
We have
from
to
Owen Cleary.
shout out there to Garrett Devlin who talked to me yesterday. He said we'd bring him on live on this whatever this
We're going to do.
cast that we're doing, but
We're going to do an interview with
yeah, but
with
Garrett,
Devlin.
Garrett, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning now, so Quinn was late, so we'll do it next week with help of God.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do an interview with Garrett Devlin, one of the finest characters of all time from Tyrone.
Not a fine footballer, but a great character.
I got a FaceTime with him for a couple of minutes there last week from Kerry. He was down at the Sevens tournament,
yes,
and it was good fun. He has a head on him like a blonde bombshell.
A dyed blonde bombshell.
Dyed blonde bombshell. But one of the greatest characters of all
and a
time.
shout out to his beautiful wife. I can't think of your name. Don't even know your
And
name.
she
but
is beautiful. God
you
bless
drove
her.
you drove a very drunken husband up from Killarney last Monday morning, and fair play to you for that. How you put up with him, I don't know. It's not Shauna. Is it Shauna? Whatever it is, I know your name. I can't think of it.
He'll text us anyways and tell us. But a big shout out to the Devlins back there in Tyrone, and looking forward to talking and seeing you soon. As the Pierces with Cahill O'Biogley with this 45, it's kicked in and it's kicked high and it's kicked out to the right and it's gone wide, and the score remains 2 goals and 17 points to the Tones, 2 goals and 5 to the Pierces. It's a 12-point game, Nicky. It's tough for the Pierces to come back.
In fairness, me and you are never speechless, but I don't know how these Pierces can go back into this game. But anyway, I mean, this will be definitely a miracle to come back, and I can't see it right now.
Yeah, we seen our Lord get up out of the tomb back in Nazarene or wherever he was.
I think you'll be walking up the aisle with a bride, quicker chance than these Pierces
and
are going to
boys
come back.
coming back from this baiting. Rispin, the smallish man on the field, he gets the ball.
Why
and
do you
he's
tell him
tackled.
that? He doesn't like that. It insults his ego.
It does, yeah, but sure, we'll just keep at it anyways. It's a free down to the Tones, and
Well, if we do a man of the match. If we do, we don't. We have no prizes, and I give them a can of beer or something.
you could give a prize, Nicky. You could give them
a bucket of beer.
Well, I was thinking more like a summer of beer.
Oh no, come on. I definitely hope you don't win man of the match. We go out of business.
I'll rob you.
As the fella said to Brendan Grace one time, a parish priest, he says, "Will I pay you with money or beer?" He says, "Maybe it's cheaper to pay you with money." And you're the same.
Well, there's no doubt about that as the Tones come on the attack once again, but the Pierce's defence snaps closed and they cleared the danger for now. And Jack Savage to Cahill O'Biogley on this side of the field. O'Biogley now faced up there by Tobin. And the Pierces go across the field. Jack Savage gets it. Jack now onto his right foot, gives a nice little pop pass inside. And here comes Falvey. Falvey back inside to the substitute. Fogarty, and Fogarty into the back of the net. Lovely goal from the Fierces, Nicky.
I got a I got a bad text message there from Devlin telling me it's Shauna, you wee little bastard. You said
Shawnee, I'm
Sean.
so sorry.
We're
Shauna.
going to, since he's listening, we're going to go live now in a minute to we can
Well,
find
a big hello to Shawnee.
Shauna.
Shauna, back there in Tyrone. Garrett's wife, Shauna.
We're going to call live right now.
And we love you, Shauna, by the way. And we're looking forward to seeing both of you soon as the Tones win their kick out after 29, almost 30 minutes as we drift into injury time here in Gaelic Park in Chicago as the Tones are leading by 2 goals and 17 points. That's 23 points to 3 goals and 5, which is 14 points. 9 points the difference as the Tones try to work down the clock. Well, it's a dangerous game they're playing, and this could be turned over by Johnny McCarthy. McCarthy turns it over, and here comes Kieran O'Mahony. O'Mahony now gives it back inside to Eamon Wallace. Wallace, right-footed, and in over the bar.
A goal and a point there. They're on the way back now.
Could have been dangerous there,
I'd say
Nicky.
they're more on the way back to the north side than they are winning this game.
So you're calling Garrett Devlin there, and as I said, a big shout out to Garrett and his wife. Beautiful
can I
wife.
call you later? No answer.
So hope all is doing well at home, and hello and thank you very much to everybody that tunes in from Ireland especially, and everybody across the United
the three
States
people
that's watching here.
We want to I don't advertise the Lanigans very often, but Stephen Byrne from Ireland is playing tonight. Stephen Burke, sorry. Jesus Christ. Starting at 10 o'clock, live music at Lanigans. That's my only ever advertisement, so.
Here comes Orford now. Orford, the man from San Fran, crosses the halfway line, right-footed low in towards Clancy. Clancy goes down, but the referee says you picked it off the ground and it's a free out to the Pierces with about 2 or 3 minutes of injury time maybe left. The deficit is 9 points, and I don't know, or 8 points actually. I don't know that there's a way back for the Pierces unless they get goals, and lots of them. Here they come though.
It'll definitely want to be a gold rush.
Yeah, ball is across the far side of the field, and it's kicked in, and it's kicked over the bar there by Oisin Martin, and that reduces it, I think, just 6 points, 3-7 to 2-17, 23 points to 16. 7 points.
You not go to accountancy school for
I
a while,
did, yeah, but I think
maybe you should have gone back.
I think I forgot everything I learned.
Where's our timekeeper there? Many minutes? Oh, we're in injury time, but I'm injured since I started. Shout out there to Liam O'Brien there
There's
sitting
There's a heap of players in the middle of the field. It's like a flag.
another Shemashal.
And the next thing, the referee is after blowing up, and it's a victory for the Tones by 2 goals and 17 points to 3 goals and 7, 23 points to 16. A great win for the Tones, a must win for the Tones actually. They needed to win this game and they won it. And the Pierces now are 0 for 2, the Tones are 2 for 1, so it's a great win for the Tones, and the Pierces just have to win the next day, there's no doubt about it. So Nicky, my counterpart, has gone out to try and get a couple of interviewees for post-match interview. As you can see on the camera there, he's like a hen running out after a bit of mail or something, I don't know. He has an awful pair of legs on him. But anyways, he's going to get a couple of guys to interview post-match. So give us a couple of moments, folks, and we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back here in the booth post match with 3 Tones players. We got Owen Cleary, we got Micheál Burns, and we have Jake Crispin. Starting with you, Owen. I mean, this was, I won't say a must-win game, but I mean, you wanted to win this game today for sure.
Oh, for sure, Dan. We said it during the week. We all felt the pressure. Like, we let the Tones crown down last week. We were poor. And, like, Jake is Mr. Wolf Tones here. So, like, we all felt guilty. The boys brought us out here. Like, we're having a great summer so far, and you just want to do them justice. And last week we didn't do that, but thankfully today we were able to do that.
Well, you certainly done it in spades today. Great performance. Micheál, I felt today you probably had a little bit to prove, and you certainly proved it today, no doubt about it. And the Kerry man came back with a bang.
I don't know what he means by that, but
I don't know either, Nicky. We'll have to ask him now when Lanigan's after. No, look, it was good. Obviously, we lost last week by a point. We were lucky maybe not to get something out of the game, but good to bounce back now this week. I feel like our American-born players are really making a difference. The likes of Jake, Declan, Ronan Orford, Sean Gavin's just back from his honeymoon and had a great game again today. And when you have American-born fellas playing like that, it really gives a boost to the rest of the fellas around the summer. So it's brilliant. I stayed away from your birthday party as well Thursday night. I'd say that might have had something to do with it.
I noticed that. That was probably the difference today.
Quinn is here for 20 years. It's a birthday party every day. Jake, great performance. I tell you one thing, you're like the flying midget going up and down that field. I swear to God, it was a brilliant performance.
Well, you know, when everyone else's standards so high, and you know, I'm small and stature, I had to be good at something, so I made it running and passing.
Fine performance.
Michael, you mentioned today was a milestone performance. Obviously, winning was important, but like looking forward into the summer, I mean, you know, where do you see this Tones team? You as an All Ireland medal winner, I mean, you're a standard bearer amongst these guys. You know, how do you find playing with these boys?
We'll take it as week to week, obviously. I said last week, I won't stand it out here, to be honest. You come out here, you expect to get a bit more space, a bit more, I suppose, room to take your shots, but everyone's on top of you. It's physical, to say the least. A lot of things are let go, but you know what? It's enjoyable as well, because the ref did a great job today. He's consistent on both sides. You know what you're going to get with him, so as long as it's consistent, people don't mind letting a bit go. It's a bit like hurling out here. You can run away with it, flake away, and there won't be much done about it.
Let it ride.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying your time, obviously, here.
With Nicky Wednesday.
God help you.
Paddy Dunnican there, the goalie. Bit of a bandit this year, isn't it? What was he playing after 18?
18, and he hit the ball with a 3 wood.
About 42 points he came out with. Took money off both of us. So we'll have to write.
42 points as well, but they were in the bar.
We'll write that this week. We'll get him back this week.
I have to say one thing. We were in Hickory Hills, and I said, "Come on, boys, we'll go for a beer." And they said, "No, we're on a drink bank." I'm not going to say anything. No, they were.
You better not. You better not.
And I'm standing here beside the Garda Síochána, so we have to be.
or your pub could be closed tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Owen, a quick word. Today was a wonderful occasion in Thurles. Unfortunately, I was speaking with Josie Mack on the phone earlier on. It went against Clare, but it was a great game.
Look, very proud to see my brother lead him out today. Partially didn't get the result, but long summer there yet. Hopefully there'll be another Clare Limerick game at Croke Park.
Do you think that there's any team that can beat Limerick?
They looked very impressive today. No, our lads didn't perform the way they're capable of. So look, if you get to Croke Park, you just don't know. Our lads are capable of bigger performances than that, and I've confidence in those lads that they're going to bounce back and hopefully have a long summer there.
With the help of God.
It's a very hard thing to beat, like teams like Galway had it with Kilkenny years ago. Now you can't beat. If he won today and to beat them again in our final was a very hard thing to do. So maybe it's a good thing that you actually lost it. On the day it's not a good thing, but down the road in the July it might be a good thing, because you get them in All Ireland final, you could turn them over.
That's exactly it, and you're getting full game into Tony Kelly today, who's probably their best player. So look, you just don't know the way the games will take you. Cork will play Limerick in probably a semi-final, and who knows the way that'll go as well. So long summer ahead, and hopefully we might make a trip home for a quick All Ireland final, and back here again to hopefully.
I don't know whether you can say that here, but But in fairness, like it depends on the attitude that they come out with after this, how they take it, defeat, and if they get back on they're fucking to the ground, to the grind, like they have a chance. They have a great chance of still winning the All Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and look, I suppose it's even an Usgaa, Limerick. Limerick are just that bit ahead at the moment, but you just don't know on any given day. I suppose Cork showed it down in Cork UP. Any team can be beaten if you perform to that level on the day. So we'll see what way the summer goes. But for now, we're out here. We're enjoying the football. We're fun, and we'll have a good night in Lanigan's tonight.
Oh,
For the advertisement.
fair play to you. Good man, by Jesus' own clearly. He knows which side his bread is buttered on. No doubt about it. It's a pleasure to have you on, and thanks a million for taking time out to come up and have a word with us in the box. And certainly, with the help of God, not the last time this summer. Anyway, it's great to see you.
This legend here.
Later on in Lanigan.
We certainly will. We certainly will.
This legend
What a
here,
great guy.
Jake Crispin, who you've
Jake.
been insulting for the last 2 years.
Jake, I want to ask you.
You've been doing all the insulting.
You're the mainstay of this team.
Jake, I want to ask you about today. Was obviously a great performance, great win, great victory. I know, you've got the North American junior thing coming up as well, so it's going to be a busy summer for you guys.
Yeah, it's a lot more football than I'm really used to. It's a lot more football than I'm used to. You usually get the week or two off, but those 2 weeks that I get off for the towns, I'm straight back into the county team. So it's a lot of football on the body, putting a lot of miles on this year. But it's a once in a lifetime experience. So I'm really excited for it. Heading down to Boston this week, play Queens. So get a good idea where that's looking this week. And then on to Ireland, and hopefully we're coming home with the Junior B All Ireland.
Yeah, it's a big weekend this weekend. It's your first major test, I would say. I know we played a Boston selection a month ago, but this week is a different challenge with a team home or a team out from Ireland. So obviously it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, I think with the standard of the Queens, I'm assuming it's going to be higher than that Boston select team just a little bit, which is what we need. We need to be playing higher level teams, so we're used to when we get back there. And this weekend will be a good show of kind of where they're planning to put the starting 15. I think, in the last couple of training sessions and challenge matches, we wanted to test different people in different positions. But this week we're playing a proper game, 2 halves, none of the 4 quarters. Carry on. So you get a good idea where you lie in the team, and it's going to be a good weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And a quick word on the tones. You're beginning to get your feet. You're beginning to find your feet. You're beginning to find a settled team. So today was a great performance. More settled, I would say, than last week.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we had a few boys come in. Sean Gavin came back from Bali, and a couple boys landed in this week. And just an extra week of all the boys living together. It's hard to come out and play a football game with 13 strangers. You don't know anything about each other. You only have a couple days to make a bond before the first game. Some teams can do it quicker than others. We just weren't up to the standard last week, and we got 2 good trainers in during the week, and we're up to standard now. And we're just looking to get better and better every week.
Good stuff. I want to give a really quick shout out. I know myself and Nicky talked about it, and John Young, our good buddy from Pennsylvania, who put all this North American team together, one of the instrumental guys. And I want to give a big shout out to John. He was 50 the other day. So, John, I wish you a happy birthday, and we're thinking about you. And have a great, I know you had a great weekend, but have a great weekend, and here's to the next half century. So, Nicky.
John, you had a 50th party about 2 years ago, and you're still celebrating. So,
Yeah.
John, here's 2 more years.
My 50th goes on for like 2.5 years. So I try and run it into the next century.
It should be.
Anyway, Jake, thank you so much for taking time and coming to see us in the booth. And I think, Nicky, that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah, we'll roll to the bar now.
We're going to roll to the bar.
I know
and
we have to give another thank out to Mary, because
we do.
most dedicated GA person in probably worldwide. She doesn't
Absolutely.
get the pundits that she deserves, in fairness to her, and a fine job. And our timekeeper, she wasn't great
Erin.
today now, but she's usually...
Yeah, big shout out. Taylor is there, your beautiful fiance. Well, she should be your fiance. Laurie is there. My beautiful niece Emma is there. Judith Scott is here. So
No,
Michael,
we'll call Judith into the booth.
yeah, we need to get Judith in here and give her a shout out. Let mom and dad know that she's safe and sound. Michael and Etna, if you're looking in, here's your wonderful daughter. And Judith, you're welcome to Chicago.
Thank you, John.
Judith, I thought you said Judas earlier, but I knew you didn't betray
Judas.
Jesus. I knew you didn't betray Jesus Christ. But where did you get that accent from? That's not a Tulsa accent.
It is. I'm about 5 kilometres from Tulsa. Myself and John go way back, so we do.
There you go, Nicky.
Maybe you're getting it back a
Or
little bit
Ballinasloe.
now.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah. Nicky's from a town called Lawrencetown in Ballinasloe. I think it was invented by some itinerant or something. I don't know.
There's
Anyway.
enough of them living there now, so maybe there is.
Anyway, Judith, you're enjoying your time so far in Chicago. I know you're only here like 48 hours, but you've been here before. So
Yeah.
give us a
great time.
flavour from a young, beautiful Irish lady's perspective of Chicago.
You even hit on your neighbours. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's a lovely city. I'm only here since Friday. I haven't been here before, but it's great. Yeah, loving it. And so I have great connections here with John. What can I
Yeah.
say?
Can't go wrong.
If he calls you up and say I'll be there in 10 minutes, well maybe the next day he might arrive. But other than that, he will help you out.
I might be sick the day after that too.
Yeah, you can be guaranteed you'll be sick. Anyway, I think enough said, Judith. We want to go to the bar, everybody. It's time to sign off. It's great to see you. It's great to have you. We're going to have a few drinks. Michael and Etna, she's in good hands here. Don't worry about her. It's all good. Listen, thanks a million for tuning in, folks. We'll be back again next Sunday with more games and more fun and more talk and more banter.
Kyo August crack.
More Kyo August crack. Nicky, thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
We'll see you next week. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Airdon.
And to Val
See you next
McMahon
week.
there.
God bless.